Yo, what is good everyone? This is a more simple video with little to no editing because today I want to show you something that I just made. You probably know the Bedrock.zip ARG, which is a really great and complex ARG. If you didn't watch the video, I really recommend you go watch that because it's really amazing. So today in Minecraft I basically made a shader pack that really looks like the visuals of the videos. Minecraft doesn't look like a horror game anymore. Even if we try with some fog things, like, it's not good. It is not good. So if we come back here to 9 or 10, already much better, and that's what we need. Now, I'm gonna show you the shader pack. It's an edit of Oceano Shaders. This one, I'm using sodium plus iris to do this, which is this one. I edited the shaders and it looks amazing. So I'm gonna show you in a moment. But firstly, let's check the Minecraft settings so we can get the best experience ever. I'm playing this game in 1080p at 144 Hz because if I try to play in 2K, it's going to lag a lot. Also, the brightness, I have it on the minimum, and also I turned the VIA boobbing off. I hope I'm pronounced that the right way. And for the rest, I didn't really do anything. I just put like fast here and left everything on the default settings. Also, my FOV is at 80. And I'm gonna leave the shader pack in the description. So let's put in creative mode. And another thing is that it's always day, so the sun doesn't move at all. And for that, I set a game rule, which is the game rule do daylight cycle false. And the same thing with game rule do weather cycle false. Because there's some parts that we need the rain for the shader to work properly. So let's turn the shaders on. I'm gonna get like a better view, probably from here. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. This is not exactly like the video, but it is very close. And wow, this is actually amazing. Just one thing that I want to note is about the shadows. You see that the resolution is not the best, but in the video it is much better. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to shader pack settings. We're going to lightning and shadows, and then we can increase the shadow resolution. I have in 1024 here because of my computer, and these shaders make my game run really slow, but that's what we want actually for the video, because like we want the game to run at like 30-40 fps like the original one, even though we must have like a medium PC or maybe a good PC. Sometimes it's just much better to have the game running at 40 fps. And yeah, this is pretty much it, how it looks like in the desert. If we come here to the other biome, it looks like that. Also, the ocean is, the water is pretty like crystalline, which is amazing. And if we go underwater, this is what it looks like. We get to see underwater, which is really cool. And it's kind of hard to see the water, but it's because of the shader itself. But the water is actually like really amazing. So if I grab like a water bucket, so I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, as you can see, like it is kind of possible to see the water, but not totally. Also, the sun reflects on the water, and that's how it looks like. I didn't configure anything for the night, but let's try it anyway. And that's how it looks like. We still have like the illumination by the torch, but it is pretty dark, really dark, and that's how the torch works. So let's go back today, and now we're going to the stronghold. So I already have the command here that we can use to go to the stronghold. Now the stronghold is right below us, but before going to the stronghold, I actually want to show you something that is really cool, which is about the weather. So I'm gonna put the weather to rain, and I actually want to show you that. Look at how the fog works. That makes it even more disturbing. So if we come here, I turn the weather sound off so we don't hear the rain. But look at that, that's crazy. That's actually like really crazy. And I really love the effect. So let's go down here. Let's put it in spectator mode. And as you can see, like, it is pretty amazing. Now let's go to the portal room. Yes, sir. Now we are here, and that's how it is. Let's go back a little bit because I want to show you the library. So the library is over there. So now let's come back here and let's go back to creative. And I even put a mod that adds a little bit of reverb when we are in the caves and stuff like that. So it adds more immersion to that, as you can see. And that's just amazing. Let me take off the torch. And that's how it looks like without the torch. Now if we put a torch, I wish it could be lighting a little bit less, but it's totally fine. We need to see things, right? And everything has reverb, so it is really disturbing and kind of artistic though, honestly. I really love the look and the feeling of the game. So if we grab a chest, let's grab this bread, let's go back downstairs, and there's nothing really important here. And look at that, it's brought torch here. Yeah, there is basically nothing here. So yeah, if you wanted to have an experience of Bedrock.zip by yourself, I'm gonna leave this shader pack in the description. All the credits goes to Zenith for modifying this shader pack, and of course to the creator of the shader pack itself for making this really cool shader pack, which is like, the shader pack is like amazing, honestly. I have no words for that. I think that's it for today, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and if I have any more updates, I'm gonna let you know. So see ya in the next one.